Internet, this is Kawa, and welcome back to Dungeon Dredmor. Let's actually get started with the game, shall we? So, these are the settings I'm going for. On the 10 dungeon levels, no time to grind, permadeath on, easy difficulty. I'm going to be doing this as sort of a knowledgeable newbie. So, yep, that's what that is. And the build I am going for is one that was suggested on the Dredmor subreddit as a challenge for newbies. It includes Egyptian magic, elomancy, Viking wizardry, ley walker, dual wielding, berserker rage, and perception. So these are mostly glyphs and other things that hang around and help in various ways. Explosions and teleportation and some other fun stuff. Thunder and lightning and, you know, roots of tangling and payload and extra mana to support all of these things. Dual wielding for basically removing the dual wielding penalty, as well as some other goodies. Berserker Rage, which gives bonuses when attacked or while attacking, and Perception for trap sense and other such useful supportive things. So, let's go! Our name is Kawa. I'll choose the female hero, and let's go. This always takes a bit to load in the beginning, but it's worth it, or at least I think so. So the plot, the Dark Lord Dredmor in the depths of the, great heroes bound the Dark Lord Dredmor in the depths of the earth that his evil would trouble the land no more. Alas, the foul lich Dredmor proved most devious and patient, for he has been loosening his magical bonds, slowly freeing himself to again spread his evil in the world of light. He must be stopped again. Once more, it is a time of adventure and of glory. It is time for a hero. Unfortunately, that hero is you. So, classic roguelike, mostly lack of plot. Still quite fun. I really do like the design of this female hero. I like that she's pretty much dressed exactly the same as her male counterpart. Very sensible. I do wish there were more options for, you know, skin and hair color and things of that nature. But given how well animated this game is, no complaints. Let me show off my inventory to start. I'm wearing a robe, have some lockpicks, have some booze and some food. This is actually an extremely great combination, because I could, once I find a ingot press, I can make a grilled cheese sandwich. We have a potion of Midas. Very good. Let me shrink the mini-map a bit, because we don't really need it right now. And so we have all of these very handy little spells. This is the Glyph of the Asp, which is poisonous, and Magic Steel, which increases attacks and gives electrical damage and resistance. So, all good things. Let's drink a bit to get back some of that mana. Pick up various goodies along the way. This is poisonous, so we will not be drinking that. But some of these are useful. We do have some sewer brew for even more goodies. Take that drink. I will disarm that if I can. There we go. Grab that puff ball. I'll eat that immediately. These I can throw for damage. Aged steak. Another arrow trap to remove. Some other items and related goodies. That lever seems to have opened this and gives us our first weapon. Very nice. So we're wielding a crude stone axe right now, which should increase our damage a bit. Did I pull that other lever? No. No idea what that does. Okay. I'm fairly sure if I step on this, quite terrible hostile monsters will spawn, so I will not step on that. And go this way instead. Ooh, very nice. An artifact ring. With pitted bone. So what did that do for us? 2 resistance to acidic, 1 resistance to asphyxiative. So not getting choked. Good things. So that is a good start so far. Let's see. Come at me. And our first level up. Fantastic. So these are our skills that we will hopefully learn over the course of this game. All sorts of delightful things involved. Healing, which is nice. I want those eye lasers. Though I think for now I'm going to pick up Imhotep. Imhotep is not invisible, sadly. You can see him right there. If you get that joke, good for you. But he is so dreamy. What he does is increasing, what is it? These two. Trap site radius and trap affinity. So he helps us disarm traps and he helps us see them. Very useful. We'll pick up that axe, which I think we can wield as well for even more delicious damage. Let's kill you. And you. So how much would it take for me to 35%? No, I don't want to deal with that at the moment. Not much there. There we go. Things die. Good for us. We have crossbow. And even though we're not trained in crossbows, it's still not a bad thing for us to wield them and use them. It's basically a free attack while we have it, so why not? Right? Very good. We'll go this way first. We have a little red cookbook. Which is enchanted, interestingly. So what will this do? I think it'll help us resist slashing damage, which is kind of handy, but I think what we have now is currently better for our needs. One good thing this will do, actually, let's do this. Because this will also give us putrefying damage, decay and rot, which is very nice. Harder to resist because it's not affected by armor. What this will also do is give us random bits of offal and other meats when we attack, which would be more useful if we were doing a fleshmithing thing, but no such luck. Oh yeah, this is a little feature that I didn't know existed before recently, but if you put other kinds of steaks on the barbecue, they become grilled steaks, which are immensely better. It also helps stack things, because otherwise you'll end up with like 5 kinds of steak. So we have a shop here. That arcane wand looks nice. These hammers, that hammer looks great, but I can't afford it right now. Shoes, we'll come back to this. We don't really have the cash to do anything significant right now anyway. Here are some dickles. I want those eggs for sure. And those can also be used in very useful craftable foods. Oh! Our asp is gone. Why is our asp gone? I have some booze. Oh, teleported. Lots of grilled steak and ooh, an early Heracus Lutefisk cube. Oh, this is excellent. For those of you that don't know, this item basically I can put things in here that I don't want and they'll turn into Lutefisk. Later on I can take that Lutefisk and sacrifice it to the Lutefisk god. This is a good thing, partially for inventory management purposes, because inventory management in this game is quite hard, but also just because, just as an alternate way to get rid of things other than selling them to Brax. Still, I kind of do want to sell things to Brax in this game, because that prong hammer is excellent. So, did I ever see where this trap is? Or did I already disarm it? I guess so. Ooh, lost wizard keys. So, property of Red on the Mob. As seen on TV, rates astronomical. Very nice. So, this leads us to the pocket dimension, which we'll go to in a bit. It basically acts as a place outside of space and time in which to store things, mostly. I've been having a bit of trouble with mana management, so I'll pick up Thaumaturgic Tap. This basically says every 30 moves I can cast this and replenish my magical energies. So yeah, as you see, we have extra cubes of flesh because we're using that item. Okay. Very good. Very good. Anything in the barbecue? No. Do we have any? I don't know if I would drop the cube of flesh in. No, it doesn't do anything. Would be nice if that cooked into something as well, but I'll take the barbecue, the grilled meat switching. Oh no. Rusty caltrops. Okay. So this, I know I can disarm that. These are a little harder. Ugh. Okay, we're a little injured right now. Let me eat something. Let's have the cube of flesh. Why not? Doesn't do much, but it does something. Plum 2. Digest that. Very good. Break the door. Breaking down the doors reminds me of the game Munchkin, if you've ever heard of that. Very fun little game. Not something I got to play nearly as much as I'd like to, but still, very fun. Okay. Let's bash that open. Bash it up too well. Kill the potato. It's an evil magic potato, that's why we have to kill it. Eat the puffball. Get more ranged weapon ready to use. Destroy that. Destroy the arrow trap. More items. Yeah, as you can see, it's very easy for item management to get out of hand very fast if you're not careful. Because there's just so many types of items in this game. It's very easy for that to go awry. Ooh, our first set of mystical graffiti. I'll demonstrate this in detail when we go to the pocket dimension, but these arcane addresses lead to interesting and different levels. So I'm going to write this down. I also have this here recording, obviously. So So we will go to, it is Ingo Rita Kacha, which is way more pronounceable than most of these usually are, but that's okay. Got it. Okay, open this door. Ooh, Statue of Inconsequentia. She is the goddess of side quests. The monsters Zenbama, the cowardly aardvarks, must be defeated, and the artifact Inuin, the Knives of Bane, must be used on the eyeball shrine. The Knives of Bane actually sounds like a really interesting artifact, but it's probably not actually a knife. Or even multiple knives. It's probably like a magic potato or something. So, we will take your quest, and we will find this guy somewhere. The eyeball shrine is down that way, but we haven't... oh, that's where the monster is right now. So but, yeah, we can go after them now. We have all sorts of stuff at our disposal, so why not? As long as I remember to actually use it. That's where it is. So, let's select that. So that's what those puffballs do. They create this space of badness, which is kind of handy. Let's use these bone bolts. No. These things do... what kind of damage is that? I don't remember. It's okay. Yeah, let's throw one in. Just for fun. Doing plenty of damage, which is nice. There we go. And yeah, there is the cowardly aardvarks right there. But I want this to dissipate before I go get it. There we go. Let's grab some of those. There's the Knives of Bane. Which looks like a camel stick. That's okay. So, we have that now. And at our leisure we can go pick up the rules. Put it in the shrine and get the reward. There's this fresh steak, which I will promptly cook when I get the chance. And we've leveled. Let's pick up the roots. Let me show you what these do. So, this bat is now stuck in place and will slowly asphyxiate every turn. Very handy and very cheap. Doesn't cost much in terms of mana, which is good. More recipes, even though we won't really be doing much crafting in this game. It's still nice to pick those up. Pants. Let's go up here. Kill the AI. Oh. Okay. I want to get out of here. Or I want it out of here at least. Get away from me. Get away from me. Okay. Let's eat that steak. Let's replenish some mana. Let that happen. Very good. Grab the tube. Okay. Stay there. Actually, no. Get away from me. So, it's stuck over there now, which is very handy. Let's use Oh, that's been gone from me. Why is that the case? Let's use some of these things. And some of these. Monster's confused. What else do I have? Got these bolts. Let's see if those help. There we go. It's dead now. So that was kind of scary, and got a little out of hand, but we're better now. We'll be fine. Just drink up. It's not better. What else do I have here? Let's put on our pants and our gloves. That'll help a bit too. Drink a bit of wine. Which also increases our mana. I believe this will too. Oh no, that increases our max magic for a while. Probably not the best time for me to have used that, but that's okay. Whew, another side quest. We'll take it. You must use this item on another item. Twice are the Charlatan Despairs on the Eyeball Shrine. Only then can Lord Dredmor's 11th flank, the covetous spirits, be summoned and defeated. Okay. So all things lead to the Eyeball Shrine, apparently. Which is fine. All things lead to the Eyeball Shrine, I guess. Head to this door. That Diggle killed himself, which is pretty awesome. Grab more stuff. Solution of gold. Very good. Oh, we have the item. I guess let's head to the Eyeball Shrine then. Let's first look through. Is there anything here better than Rough Iron Axe? Nope. Not in terms of... Well, that's 3 slashing. That's 1 slashing and 2 piercing. Which is not affected by armor. Yeah, let's use that instead. Resist damage passing through armor is always a nice thing to have, so let's have it. But as you can see, we're pretty early on, and we already have a decent amount in our inventory. Oh yeah, including that steak that I wanted to cook up. Drop that. More steak. More grilled steak, I should say. Which increased its usefulness quite a lot. But yeah, let's, before we explore any further, let's drop off at least one of these things at the Eyeball Shrine. It's quite possible that some of these, teleportation squares would have gotten us there at the same time, if not in the same amount of time, if not faster. But that's okay. Half of the fun of this game is the journey, so... The Eyeball Shrine stares at you with millions of creepy little eyeballs. Cool. So this one is the one we need to drop off our reward. Which we promptly get. Which is, wow. Very interesting maze. It will give us extra... Let's see... If I'm understanding this correctly. Let's wield it instead of this. So, let's just do that. Wow. So 2 crushing damage affected by armor, 1 piercing, which does not. +1 righteous resistance. Protects you from being smote by divine powers, will not protect you from being eaten by bears, as befell the children who mocked Prophet Elisha. Cool. +1 to melee power itself, which is pretty excellent. As well, but unfortunately -2 to enemy dodge reduction, which really means missing more often, but enemies dodge more, let's put it that way. Yeah. Okay. Let's head down this way. Oh, that was a poor choice. I can't really wield anything else, can I? Or wear anything else in my inventory. Still, things are looking pretty good for us. Let's... A heroine among the bumblebee people with a long and distinguished career. Very nice. I think I'll finish up as much of the rest of the level as possible before doing that quest. Because those boss groups and boss monsters can be pretty nasty. Oh, my other things are gone. Drink more booze. Always the solution, right? Let's see. Any other booze types I can... Let's first stick that there. Actually, let's transfer these out in exchange for these. Dire empowerment, invisibility, puffs. Well, I want to get to work on using up as much of these. I have only one of them as I can, just for inventory management's sake. Let's drink more booze. Now cast. I want the ass back. I want that back. Oh. Still do some more drinking. And yet more. Man, wizards are pretty drunk, aren't they? Just as a whole. Kinda wish there was a digest keyboard shortcut. That's okay. Let's put this on the toolbar. Cheesy omelet, very nice. Those things are very good to have around. Shield, arrow trap. Let's drink from the fountain. I feel like a prince. Which gives us extra hit points until we get hit a certain number of times. Pretty nice. Drink a little more. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like next on our stop is here. More eggs. More Diggles to slay. Always good. Always good. Disarm that trap. Grab some recipes. Even though I won't necessarily use them, it's still a nice thing to have on hand. These secret recipes as we learn of them. Anvil of Krong, which I will also save until later. Very nice little thing. Diggles! Slaying of Diggles, Diggles of slaying. Eggs to steal. All in a good Hero's Day's work. Let's get over here on our minimap. Ignore, well, no, I'm gonna get some extra, trap affinity before I attempt that one. Oh, out of mana again. This really drains us in a way that, I hadn't really originally thought about. Which is a shame, because these things are very helpful little things. We have more booze. I'm already out of booze. This is terrible. What's a wizard without his booze? Make a wish, pull the lever. Not really sure what these things do, but feel transparent and at one with the water. 24 turns of invisibility. Not much, but let's see what we can do with it. Huh, we're not affected by that. That's interesting. And replenishing our feeling like a prince. We've gotten some pretty good luck so far with those things. They can, you know, burn you with acid and such. Finally, some booze. Glorious. Finally, another level. Which means we'll, regain mana anyway. We are pretty desperate for it, so we probably should up our reading of the ley lines. Which will help with such things. Do we have any more stakes that we need to? Yes, we do. There we go. More steak. Let's put the Danish on the bar. Is there any more levels that we really have to explore? Not really. So, oh, I had wanted more trap affinity. It's okay. Mana generation is probably more important to us right now anyway. Okay, we did not do well with that. That's fine. Let's go put that thing on the eyeball shrine and see what happens. The Charlatan in Despair summons a whole bunch of baddies. Let's actually use these Scottish roots. There we go. We got something we will never use. Lovely. That's what happens. Let's do this too. Peaceful, not noticed, asleep. Grab that steak, we will cook that in as well. Where does this take us? Over here. Not the most useful place to be. How about this one? Just straight back. Lovely. These things are usually more useful, but you can't win them all, I guess. Hold the lever. Oh, there's the other barbecue. That's right. Let's cook that steak now while we remember to do so. I have yet to pick up an ingot press, which is sad. And let's see. Why did I want to be here? Oh yeah. Artifacts, even artifacts that we can't use, are more useful to sell than anything, because they're worth a good amount. We haven't picked up much gold, actually, all things considered. I think I will I'll sell anything that I know I'm not going to use that's over 200 Zorkmids. I think that's a reasonable thing. So definitely the spear. Dagger, these axes. I will use that, and I will use that. I don't think I have any use for these gems, so I'll toss those too. Do I have a hat on? I have a traffic coat on. This is better. Because this protects both. This allows for more dodge and more block. More absorption, actually. The cone just does block, does dodge. But it's not really worth anything. Neither is that. Okay, that's okay for now. We haven't picked up nearly as many items as I thought we would. And I guess I will Lutefisk up some of these things. There we go. So what if you hold down both Alt and Shift and then click on items in your inventory? Oh, probably should not be in front of procs while doing it though. Both Alt and Shift and then click on stuff, it'll automatically go into the cube. So, like so. And thus we have some Lutefisk. We have yet to run into the presence of the Lutefisk god himself, which is unfortunate. Because he would be helpful at this sort of thing. Okay, we're done with our quests. Want to get to that anvil. Sure. What should we enchant? Let's go for... Wait, what does this do? 1 blast damage, 1 block chance. And this one is 2 acidic resist, 1 asphyxiative resist. And this is the cookbook that gives us the putrefying damage. Oh yeah, and then there's this crazy thing. Let's do this one. He is pleased with us. So what did that give us? Ooh, that gave us extra mana regeneration bonus. It is subtracted from the base mana regeneration rate to determine the number of steps it takes for you to regenerate 1 point of mana. Higher number is better. So basically, higher number means there's less delay between mana regens. You gain 1 point of mana every other round now. So without this... Where did that go? Now, we gain 1 point of mana every 3 rounds. Every 2 rounds. Very handy, considering how much mana we're using up on a regular basis. So, all things done, I think that's it for our first level of the Joy of Lutefisk. I kind of had been hoping for a more, you know, crazy, you know, more stuff to do, but it's not a bad start at all. Definitely going, but ooh, We got that. I didn't expect to get that. But we did. There's usually traps in here. Nope. Oh, there's one. Easily takeable. So let's compare these hats real quick. This is just a regular leather hat. This one actually has 1 dodge chance, 1 block chance, and 1 caddishness, which is plus crit and plus counterattack. That's actually better. So I'll put that on. That hat isn't worth much and I know it, so let's Lutefisk it. And I think I'm gonna call it here for this level. So next time we'll go down these stairs, see what awaits us below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.